Okay, who of those merchants is the book merchant? And why does the map not tell us? Aha, you don't look like someone who's selling books. Mm-hmm. Nope. We're just going to go into every shop. And you? I don't know what you sell. Ah, you sell upgrades. Fancy. You can get it near Vivienne and Skyhold too. Oh, then let's go for that. Ah, true, because Vivienne is a Knight Enchanter as well, right? Let's go there. Let's do that. Sounds smart. And we need to go back to Skyhold anyway. Some more war table operations and stuff is waiting for us. And Vivienne is waiting for us, apparently. I'm not really sure if we talked to Vivienne so far in Skyhold. I actually don't know your companion reaction to this class, so this will be new. Oh, nice.
Would you have guessed such a pairing?
Oh, yes.
I think Vivienne is up there, right? Yeah, it's up here somewhere. So, first small visit to the war table. And then we go to Vivienne. He will be probably delighted that we're going to follow in her footsteps. Yeah. Pro tip, don't inhale your tea. Or rather, don't try to talk
neglect our
while you're
soldiers'
drinking.
training.
Can we neglect roads? Our allies cannot take the same route through the mountains we did.
Our missionaries have returned. Ozama has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran Darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Ozama's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. I bet you will be an uptight bitch about it. Probably. Darling, I knew you'd take the right decision. Dorian's request. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advanced camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map should you pass by any on your travels. I wonder where they are. They were marked here. Reports of Darkspawn activity. Commander, we conducted sweeps of the Storm Coast and determined where the Darkspawn are most concentrated. Our Ferelden-born soldiers are quite eager to see them driven back. Scout Harding. Find the Warden. That's part of the main quest. It doesn't say which level we should be. Let's do that later. Disaster on the deep roads, how fun. The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Ozama. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their Valyrian mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing Darkspawn from overrunning the Dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Ozama is a key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where Darkspawn of fighting is fiercest. think that's the DLC, isn't it? Isn't it like Jaws of Hacken? If I remember correctly. A construction team arrived in the Storm Coast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from... Yeah, we just read that. A report sent by messenger bird. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Storm Coast Mountains will be finished by the time you get there. Anyone going into the deep roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on their armor and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. Scout Harding. Hey, truth or dares? Yeah.
Inquisitor?
That's a long one. Almost 3 hours. The basin is also just another... I think that's also one of the DLCs. Minimum level suggested 20. Yikes. Surprised here we don't get like any... I think this is the Descent DLC. True, I'm messing up names. Descent. Jaws of Hacken I think is Frostback Basin, isn't it? Hey, investigate Hunter Fell, the Servant of Nebrara. Let's go for that one.
Let's see what we have.
And Hunter Fell. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Right, we have them occupied again. And also unlocked a new region. Oh. Yay, Dorian approves. Oh, true, we can judge the guy at the Venatori. Nah, let's have a look. Oh, well, let's have a seat.
Before you is Service of the Minrathous Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the western approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters, and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the approach, without his master's consent.
Neat.
Whether or not he's loyal to Corypheus has no bearing on his crimes.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
I'd say yes.
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Interesting that we can use him as a smuggler. I'd say probably using his knowledge would be kind of smart. I'm just wondering if it's smarter to use his knowledge or use him as a smuggler, but as a smuggler I see a higher risk of stabbing us into the back. Or just running away, I don't know. Give him back. Yikes. Poor guy. I mean, magical artifacts from Tevinter. Let's go with
Someone who
that.
can smuggle magical artifacts to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful and we might loosen the shackles.
Your worship knows value when he sees it. I won't disappoint.
I think if anyone is going to leave us, it will be either Vivian or Sarah. Just way too pro-mage and pro-elf. Anyway, we need to get up there. I'm not really sure how you do that. Maybe through this room.
Apologies, your worship. Running.
Good. Oh, note from Liliana. Something for your attention, Inquisitor. One of our soldiers spotted Dorian engaged in a, how should I say, heated debate with a man outside Skyhold. I investigated, worried it might have some connection to the Venatori, but this doesn't seem to be the case. The man is a merchant from Valrio, Poncha de Lieu. He possessed an amulet which Dorian was attempting to purchase. I'm uncertain why they argued, but if you wish to investigate further, I'll leave the matter in your hands. Liliana.
Apologies, your worship. Running.
Okay, so we can also talk with Dorian. But I still need to find a way how to get to Vivian. Isn't Dorian... I would just wanted to say, isn't Dorian usually here? Way of the Necromancer. Oh, you've never seen this quest, Alistair? Interesting.
I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
I think this one experience with time magic was enough. We should talk.
I need to talk to you.
Oh. I am, as you say down south, all ears.
Aww.
I was hoping to steal a moment alone with you.
I need to talk to you, he says. Have it your way, but let's go where 100 onlookers won't think I'm stealing the Inquisitor's soul.
Nah. Slide. Okay.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
I feel like I'm sidetracking more and more. Originally I just wanted to do the Western approach. But then specialization, then Dorian. Oh well.
I've been told something about an amulet.
How did you hear that?
Oh, Liliana. Of course she
Who
will
else?
find out. Don't make an issue of it. I don't want someone solving my personal problems for me. I'll get the amulet back. Somehow. On my own.
There are plenty of ways to skin a nug, Dorian. We'll think of something.
And I will. I'll get it back.
I lost the amulet. I may not have your resources, but I can't ask you to... You have too many people asking you for everything under the sun. I won't be one of them.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, prefer my time travel come in a blue box. Is that a Doctor Who reference?
Fancy meeting you here.
I should go.
So long as you promise to return.
On the other hand, we had another option.
Fancy meeting
Not just
you
going for a
here.
kiss. Let's do that.
I
Let's
need
spend
to
the
talk
time
to you.
at
Just talk?
the night, I think it was, right?
Such a pity.
No, just some time.
Let's do something interesting.
More interesting than wandering the countryside killing random strangers? Perish the thought.
But this castle of yours isn't exactly filled with diversions. But we can figure something out.
Ah, I love Dorian. Oh well. Okay, we're still looking for a way to go to Vivian. She's on that side. I don't know how to reach her. She's like behind here. See? Maybe for this? Ha! Vivian, if you're here, I'm never going to visit you. Just your location. No personal matter. This about the construction work. Where is the Knight Enchanter stuff? Here? Ha! Way of the Knight Enchanter. We got it.
You've made such intriguing design choices for the castle, my dear. They must be inspired.
I mean, of course, she appreciates pimping everything a little bit up.
Thank you, Vivian. I'm glad you approve.
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
Wow, what a backhanded compliment in the end.
If I want them to see me as a man of the people, I should look like one of them.
By all means appeal to the common folk, but be a figure that inspires them. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a man who the common folk aspire to be and to whom the nobility bow.
Gosh, she's so elitist.
And you think I can accomplish this purely through fashion?
It is a weapon in your arsenal. Don't overlook it, my dear. As the stories of the Inquisition spread, more and more people will wonder if you are the man they say you are. They will
Fashion
question
as
what
a
they've
weapon.
heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
Oh boy. She's just cringe. Well, can't disagree with that. She's just so snobby and elitist and But I think, especially with that stance on magic, being herself so free of the whole system and being in such a privileged position, that's just enough for me to dislike her.
If that's your standard for me, what does the Divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very
Yeah, I
large
understand.
shadows. The Divine absolutely must set
Same.
the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne.
Yeah, and fun facts. No, that's kind of bigger spoiler for the game, isn't it? Let's talk about that later. She's all the way hypocritical. It's so... How can she say those things? Okay, that was our talk for Vivian for the next, I don't know, 3 streams or something. What did I wanted to do? Okay, we want to craft something. I think we need to go to the cellar. I think there we can craft actually. I never wanted to leave a character to die as much as her. Oh boy.
What can't we do in a place like this?
Where can I craft?
Where's my hammer?
Armor. No. No. Potions, modify weapons. Tint armor. Do I need to go to camp? Or does it count as a weapon? Longsword. How was it called again? Spirit Blade Hills. Of course, it's not sorted alphabetically. You know what? Skyhold customization. Why can't I just hand in requisitions? Because I think it's a requisition. Confusion. Like, in Haven we had a station for that as well. But I have no idea where it would be here. In the courtyard?
Inquisitor.
What do you mean by you refer Crackrock? So you just don't recruit her in the beginning? Or how do you do that? Or can you actually abandon her at some point? Just asking for a friend.
Stefan finally died.
No, with me just looking for a crafting station,
So
we also could have
much
just
pain
teleported somewhere
since
else.
leaving. He was out of his mind at the end. Smiled. Said he
Where
smelled
is
his
it?
mother's.
Talon is ready to report in. Even the game is telling me I take too long. Okay, you know what? If I sell... Bonnie Sims.
I don't need you, sister.
You're carrying a heavy burden for one so young.
I'll carry it back to Crestwood and kill those bandits. That's what Father would have wanted.
Heck well.
You can live a good life.
Okay, no. We're just not opening another path, so... We just jump to a random camp and craft the blade so we can finally finish our specialization quest. Otherwise I would just walk around and do many quests just like halfway. I just reject her from joining. Ah, okay. I kinda didn't want to do that, because I think... I don't know. What was my reason for letting her join? I think it's been so long since I played it last time, I wanted to give her a little bit of introduction, but it was really fast that I was like, oh boy, Vivian. Inspect requisitions. Spirit Blade Hilt. Here we are. Cool. And return to the commander. Let's do that. Okay, we return to the commander, do the specialization thing, then we go back to the western approach. But I mean, in the meantime, we could also just look for another mission for Cullen. There are just way too many quests to get yourself lost in. Trying to keep it kinda straight-ish. As far as I can keep things straight. Huh. We're down there, right? Commander.
You have completed the order, learned something of my way. A small step. Now you must choose to commit to the role, to the burden of command. Are you willing?
That's the thing. All other specializations cut off.
I
Let's
am
go for
ready
it.
to listen and learn, Commander.
Then you are a recruit, no more. All will see your rightful place. Come, the battlefield awaits. Knight Enchanter.
Nice. Okay, what changed? I think we just got another... Yeah, here we have it, I think. Or not. Ah, Knight Enchanter. Spirit Blades. Create a blade of solid magic to make melee attacks against nearby enemies. Ooh. Combat clarity. Mana... Ooh, mana... Thanks, Chan. Mana generation rate bonus 50% and more constitution. Fake cloak. Briefly invulnerable. Resurgence. Oh. We actually can heal. Fate shield, Sphere Riposte, Night Protector, Disruption Field. Sounds quite fun, but I mean, we still need level ups to actually unlock those skills. Okay, so let's quickly start another war table operation, and then back to the western approach it is. This is a decent class, I just prefer Necromancer or Rift Mage. I only ever played Rift Mage, and that's been so long. Oh hey, that sounds cool, Mana-chan. Good luck with putting everything for your PC together. Hope it will work, but... I mean, in the end, it's mostly plug and play, so... Still, good luck with that. But don't worry too much.
I have something for you, Commander. The soldiers the Herald rescued from the Fallermire arrived an hour ago.
Thank the Maker. We need good news.
Here we go. And especially setting up the CPU cooler on a new computer can be a little bit challenging, so yeah. But double checking the manual and stuff is a good idea. That's an approach. And also Disaster in the Deep Road. That's a new one. Abyssal High Dragon. Maybe let's not go for this one. Should we just go for the shards first? Yeah, why not? Unfortunately, we can't just jump to the... what are you? Completed operation flag posts. Dorian, Varric, and Iron Bolt. Of course, I don't know. I want to take this team now. Okay. I mean, after that, the question is like, which area to explore next? I mean, we do have quite a few we can unlock. Could also just do the Grey Warden thingy. Of course, we don't really have a level requirement there. And it could be fun, just tagging along with Hawk.